Shalyn, we'll start with you on this next question. Different people have different ideas about what a need is and what a want is. As a public official, you will have to make decisions about where to spend tax dollars. Can you name any wants the city is funding now? Do you think they should continue to be funded?
That's a great question as far as the differing idea of what a want and a need is. As far as wants, we put a little bit of funding into things like recreation with the Little League, with the park that we've been developing. Those are some things that are wants. They're nice for a community. I am excited to see the progress that has been made. And the people on the Little League board, Charlotte Hunt and her board, have done some outstanding things there because they've taken a little bit of resources they've been given and probably made it 4 or 5 times the value in what they've developed there. And those things are some wants, but they've done a great job of developing those. And so those are some things that I think are wants that we fund, and so we have to take care and do those carefully. We do them as we have the resources. And if we don't have the resources for those kind of things, we can't afford to go into debt for those types of wants. But thus far, I think it's been a very responsible and community effort to develop those things.
I think the needs and wants will probably differ amongst different people, different families. Their priorities will vary depending on their specific areas of interest. For me, a priority is to make sure that our needs are met first, that when you turn the light switch on, you have a high degree of reliability for electric power, that when you turn the tap on, you have clean, safe drinking water, that when you flush, we take care of the dirty water that is meeting all of the standards and requirements. And I think after we've met some of those really basic fundamental needs, then we can look at the wants and try and balance those with what we can afford. I've always maintained we can purchase anything our community can afford, and whether that's in recreation or whether that's in other aspects of entertainment and facilities for our people. So I think once our needs are met, then we can listen to the public and determine what wants are best suited.
Last week I met with Adam Bowler for an hour, spent time with him, and he went through the needs or the wants, talking fire station, electrical lines and all that. And in his conversation he never did mention about youth. There was not one thing mentioned about what's happening to youth. I sent out, everybody got one of these talking about needs for our children here in this community. As a counselor here at this school, I see some major things that happen, and I think some with kids that are affecting everything in this community. So far as, I'm not saying there's a huge problem out there, but there's definitely an issue out there that's we need to address. And so my passion, along with taking care of the needs, and one need is definitely addressing and helping church, school, with helping our youth get on the right pathway.
Good question, wants and needs. I have to kind of just piggyback on what the mayor said. We have to address our needs first. And just like he was saying, public safety is definitely a need regarding our water, electricity, sanitation, all those areas that we're involved in. And as we fund those things, then there are money that is put aside for different programs and different things that we have. We have part of the budgetary program is that we are committed to run on a balanced budget every year, and we have maintained that, and we continue to maintain it, and will continue to maintain that. On the, like Barry referred to with the youth, we are very involved also and concerned about the youth of this community. We are in the process of a joint program with the Washington County Sheriff's Department, working with them on a program to help our youth where we can, and that is also utmost in our mind. But wants and needs is a very, very delicate situation.